Write down what you love about yourself right now. All the great things about you right now, write them down. Hey guys, Vicky Lemons here and welcome to my channel. If you are new, welcome. And if you are returning, welcome back. I am so glad to have you here. Day ones. Man, day ones can be so optimistic, so full of hope, so full of excitement. And then day ones that come again and again can feel a little disappointing. They can feel a little blah, right? But here's what I've learned over the years. Our day ones eventually turn into that goal being reached. So we may have a few false starts. The most important thing is that we keep restarting. There was a time where I lost 115 pounds. And I had multiple day ones before that happened. And then I gained a lot of weight back because I got pregnant. I was a high risk pregnancy. I had to be on bed rest for the full pregnancy. And with that pregnancy, I gained, I think it was like 75 pounds. But then I lost all that weight. And then I gained it back. And then I had day one for stopping smoking. And then I had to do that again. I didn't stop on my first try. And then I had day ones, multiple day ones to stop drinking. And that's a success. That's gone and done. So I say that to say, yes, our day ones that we have to repeat sometimes can be frustrating. Grow from the frustration. Grow from you not accomplishing what you did want to accomplish. And learn, what did you do that you did well during that time? And start using the times where you muff up. Start using that time to pinpoint what it is that you're actually sabotaging yourself with. So, the 44 days. I got my book, by the way. I'm so excited. And when I actually like physically touched it, I got so happy. I got so happy because it just overwhelmed me with, number one, the feeling of completing a project that I said I wanted to complete. But during this challenge that I'm doing, you know, I've had some good days and some bad days. What I realized is that now that I have this book, I'm going to start day one again. But what I also realized is that I took time to see where the areas are that I actually have issues with being consistent. Because if we take the time to actually look at the behavior, not the action, so not you eating, why are you eating at that particular moment? What feeling did you specifically feel that makes you want to go to that next level? And for me, it's not about the eating and it's not about the drinking. It's about the feelings that I felt right before. And what I said in one of my other videos, I was never taught to value my body, but in that I was also taught that it was okay for my body to be devalued. And I'll put the link to that video in the description. However, that's just the act of what I was doing. I was devaluing my body because I was taught to never value it. Now I have to stop the actual habit of it. So if you get used to every time you get frustrated, you go to a certain room in your house. Now every time you get frustrated, you don't go to that room. You have to force yourself to go somewhere else. So that's where I am. But not only there, in that moment, right before I would want to go to that room in my house, what am I feeling? Address that feeling. And I did that. And what was revealed to me was very eye-opening, and it made me think a lot about people who have addiction issues, people who are abusers of substance or food, who develop constant habits, bad habits. You probably are, it's not the thing that you're picking. It's not the alcohol, it's not the drugs, it's not the smoking, it's not the eating. It's the feeling you feel right before. And then it's the feeling you feel directly after. And then it's the feeling you feel right after that, after you get what you want that you don't like. So now you want to keep that feeling you felt before going. Am I making sense? So for me, I realized that I found comfort in the escape. I found comfort in that moment of feeling you get right before you're getting ready to binge eat, or right before you're getting ready to have that drink, or right before you're getting ready to smoke that cigarette. It's almost like an anxious feeling. But then when you're on the path to getting it, you're almost a little bit more anxious. But then when you finally get it, it's almost a calming sensation. I got what I wanted, right? I found comfort in that feeling. So now the key is finding comfort in a different release, finding comfort in a different way. That was pivotal for me. And also a couple of other revelations I had during this couple of weeks, almost 3 weeks of the 44 days challenge, creating 4 new habits. What I realized is that there was this feeling of a slight rebellious feeling that almost, I know I shouldn't have it, but it felt kind of like exciting to sneak and have it. I don't know why, and I'm just being honest and being transparent. There was something in that moment that excites me. And it was almost a freeing feeling. I felt kind of rebellious, felt kind of free. And I felt comfort in the escape. I felt comfort in having that time to myself and doing and either taking my drink or eating my food or replace it with anything. Because at the end of the day, it's not the thing. It's the why are you, what's that feeling right before you get to the thing? That's what has to be addressed. What are you feeling right before you get to the thing? And therapy helped me out a lot. I'm an author, so I love to write. But the one thing I got out of therapy that you would never think that I would get out of therapy as someone who writes, she said to me, write down whatever you're feeling when you feel it. Because what I would do is write down what I'm feeling after the fact. You know, later on, so-and-so made me mad. You know, I can't believe the way, blah, 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 blah. Kind of very descriptive in a way that a writer would. But in this instance, it was, I felt very betrayed by this act of blah, blah, blah. Getting more into how I felt and not projecting the feelings outward. So it wouldn't be, well, my husband did this and this and this. It was, when this happened, I felt very, so it's understanding the feeling that I felt. And what I'm realizing is that when I get frustrated, overwhelmed, very emotional, I want to escape. And I don't know how that's developed over the years. However, it has. And I find comfort in the escape. So even if it's just for a few minutes, even if it's just for a couple of hours, it's comforting to me. But then it goes away, right? The high comes down. And then when the frustration happens again, I'm back on the same track. So in recreating habits, don't get frustrated with having to pull back to day one again, because Me coming back to day one, I'm coming back to day one. I don't have to go back to day one. I can start right where I'm at, day 20, and push forward from here. But I want to do this for me because I feel like, number one, having my book in hand with the way it's laid out will be a great benefit for me. Printing it off just wasn't as fulfilling as that will be for me. That's number one. Number two is I feel like coming back to day one more knowledgeable, more in tune to why I was doing the things I was doing. And also what I did was I spoke to my family about all of us doing a change together, because we're the type of family, we're very close, we're very connected, and I want this to be a lifestyle change. And that's where I made the mistakes in the past. It was kind of like I was focused on getting me together, and I should be focused on getting me together, but at the same time I'm not just cooking for me. So then I'm making meals for me, meals for the family. Like, it's too much. So we've decided as a family, we're going to do a 30-day reset. So we're basically cutting out all processed foods, sugar, everything that was pretty much on my list anyway, but we're doing it together. And this is a huge step, not just for me, but for my family, because I'm a big advocate for teaching everything you can to your children while they're under your roof, because they have no choice but to listen and learn. But I'm also a big advocate of doing what I say. So if I tell them to do something, then I'm going to do it myself, right? Practicing what I preach. So we're doing it all together. We're going to do it all together. We start tomorrow. And I have my book, I'm ready, and I don't mind that it's day one. I feel just as ready as I felt before, but now like spiritually wise, but now I feel more equipped. Now I feel prepared. I wasn't prepared before. I wasn't prepared with the knowledge that I have now, and I also wasn't prepared in my home. Now, today I spent the day, I cleaned the fridge, I cleaned the pantry, I prepped up all the meals for the next 4 days for the entire family, all clean eating. Freezer has Ziploc baggies full of smoothies already pre-done, fruit already pre-packaged. I feel ready. I feel like this will be a wonderful start for my family. It's not about weight loss, even though, yes, I want to lose a lot of weight, which I know I can because I've done it before multiple times and with a significant amount of weight. So we're all ready. I'm ready. And this is to encourage you. If you are back on day one, no matter what it is, it doesn't matter what it is, you have to restart. Think of it as restarting more knowledgeable. You're restarting in a better place. Here's the deal. At the end of the day, we never know which time we start is going to be the time. We say this is it. We say, you know, this is it. This is the day. This is the time. And then we lose 100 pounds. Or we say, this is it. This is the time. We lose 10 and then we gain back 20. Right? We never know when the time is going to be. But it all starts with a day one. And I always say, when people ask me, how long did it take me to stop drinking alcohol? And I drank alcohol for many years. And over the last 10 years, a lot. And pretty much every day. And it took me one day to quit. It was just the day I said, that's it. And for me, the straw was, I wasn't going to a rehab. Now, I am an advocate for people getting the help that they need. I just didn't want that to be my story. And I felt confident enough that I could stop on my own at that moment. And that was just my wake-up call. Everybody's wake-up call is different. For me now, with my health and my weight, I'm just tired of this being part of my story. I'm tired of it being part of my story. And the only person that can do something about it is me. So, like I said, I know I can because I've done it before. I've lost 115 pounds once. I've lost 80 pounds another time. I know I can do it. Now, I'm focused on changing my lifestyle, doing it with my family, and just being healthier and focusing also what I realized is that I wasn't making my health and my fitness a priority. And that's odd coming from someone who's a fitness instructor. Yes, I am a fitness instructor. I haven't taught since pre-COVID. Actually, March of last year is when I stopped teaching, but I've taught fitness classes for over 10 years. Heavier and small. Look, don't let anything stop you from your goals, okay? If you want to teach a fitness class and you're 240 pounds, teach that fitness class, okay? However, but I wasn't putting my fitness and my health in the forefront. I was doing that. I love teaching, but I always would put my clients and the patrons before me. And I worked out only when I taught pretty much 80% of the time. And then that 20% I would go in and here and there for me. But this time I'm realizing that my health and my fitness needs to be the first thing on my mind when I wake up in the morning. Everything else is secondary. And actually, over the last couple of weeks, I've been really good doing that, sticking to some of the habits that I've wanted to change. I didn't just drop the ball on everything, but I'm restarting only because I feel more equipped. I feel more prepared. I feel more just ready. And look, don't ever be embarrassed to fall. And don't ever hesitate to get up. It's not a failure. You need to restart. And that's okay. That's okay. It's when you stay down that's the problem. It's when you give up that's the problem. So, we have to restart day one. Guess what? Pat on the back that we're starting day one. And if this is your day one, you got this. You got this. And in 30 days, you will be amazed at what you have accomplished. And I'm speaking to me on that too. As always, guys, I thank you so much for watching. Drop a comment, like, subscribe. I would love to hear what your goals are, how you are in 30 days or 44 days if you choose to do 44 days. I'm going to do the 44 days over again. Now, my birthday is in August on the 21st, so that day I may have a little something extra sweet or something. I don't know yet. We'll see how I feel. Maybe I might not want it. We'll see. I'll document it for you guys if you would like to see. And if you would like this book, let me know. I'll put at the end of this video a quick video of what the inside looks like. But I just want to say, even this first page will motivate you, because when I read it and I finally got it in my hands, it motivated me. And it says, I commit to me all my effort. I commit to me more love than I have ever shown me before. I commit to me. I deserve my best me. And you have to sign. Don't mind my nails. They're horrible. But, well, they're getting so long. They're getting so long, but the nail polish like stains them. Anyway, you sign. And see, you deserve your best you. You deserve your best you, and I deserve my best me. Don't be ashamed of these day ones. Guess what? Day ones lead to day 100s. I haven't had a drink since last year. I don't even want to drink. And I'm praying that my mentality happens this way with the things I'm cutting out now. So, Be proud of yourself that you didn't stay down. You're getting back up. You're the only voice you need to listen to. Everything else is just chatter. As always, guys, I thank you and God bless. 44 habits. Develop 4 positive habits. The first page is a commitment to yourself that you sign. You answer your why, and you will do this act of self-love every day for 44 days because you are worthy. Why you are grateful. Just some things to write down that you did for the day, some reflection. A calendar to keep track. What you ate for breakfast, what you refueled with, how you ended your day, if you're watching your caloric intake or your diet. There's 44 spots, one for every day. Some positive affirmations. Also physical activity chart to track your activity every day. And in the end, you did it. It's time to take control of my life. You deserve to be your best you.